That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. I tell you, when the Cyclones were leaving Greenbrier the other night after the victory, when we were visiting with Coach Kyle Pennington, we knew that Vilonia and Alma had gone to overtime. Well, by the time we got in the parking lot, we had heard that Vilonia had lost. So Russellville coming in this game, not only 8-0 in conference, they have a 3-game lead on the next best team. Vilonia and Little Rock Christian both at 5-3, and right now Russellville beating Vilonia and Little Rock Christian. They actually have the tiebreaker, and so they're sitting in good position. 8-0 in conference play, 8-game winning streak. For Greenwood, they're the polar opposite. They're 0-8 in conference play. They're on a 10-game losing streak, and Russellville, obviously the favorite to win this game. They mercy ruled Russellville the first time these two teams played, 75-46, what ended up being the final. But Russellville just would, they've got some tough road games coming up. BB is tough to play. It's always tough to play at home over there. And then, of course, you got to go to Little Rock Christian and Vilonia. So you need to hold serve on these games that you should win, the games at the Cyclone Arena. Russellville, 8-0, we said, in first place. The next 3 spots is a three-way tie for second, third, and fourth. Is Vilonia, Little Rock Christian, and BB all at 5-3. Alma on the outside looking in, but only by a game, sitting at 4-4. Siloam Springs at 3-5. Greenbrier at 2-6, and Greenwood at 0-8. Other games going on tonight. Vilonia is at Alma. BB is at Siloam Springs, and Little Rock Christian is at Greenwood. The starting lineups for tonight: regular 5 for Russellville: Danye May, Taylor Peter, Cade Schaefer, Trey Allen, and Jackson Schaefer. For Greenwood, they're going to start off with 6'1 junior, number 3 Caleb Legan, number 11 Samuel Forbus, he's a 6'1 sophomore, number 13 Evan Bartlett, he's a 6'4 junior, number 20 Jace Garnes, he's a 6'1 senior, and number 24 Braden Stein, he is a 6'5 junior. They are coached by Donnie Husband, 3-18 overall, 0-8 in conference play. We're going to take a break as they're getting ready to do the national anthem here, so we'll take a break. John, and back to our engineer, John Henderson. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country, KCJC.
We honor our country with the singing of our national anthem. Good job, gentlemen. Tonight's final contest is a 5A West Conference game featuring the Greenwood Bulldogs, coached by Donnie Husband and assisted by Matt Bryan. And your 5A West
479-890-3499.
Hello, this is Tatum Holt with Centennial Bank in Russellville. As you walked in the door for the first time, you knew you were home. It isn't yours yet, but you can't imagine a better place for you and your family to make memories. Whether purchasing your first home, a vacation home, or your last home, a Centennial Bank mortgage helped make your dreams become a reality. So come see me, Tatum Holt, in MLS 1887245 at our new location in Russellville, or visit my100bank.com today to learn more. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to property and credit approval. NMLS 466091.
Welcome back. At the national anthem, Greenwood just getting introduced. Again, they're starting off Caleb Legan, Samuel Forbus, Evan Bartlett, Jace Garnes, and Braden Stein. That's a starting lineup for Greenwood. They said they've fallen on hard times. They have, which is opposite of every other sport. Seems like Greenwood just dominates. They're really good in football. They're pretty good in baseball, girls volleyball, girls basketball. There's not too many sports, softball even. Not too many sports they're not very good at, not very successful at. Basketball has been. Coach Pennington feels like they're turning it around, though. He says they play harder and they're better than their 3-18 record, and they did give Russell fits in that first half against the Cyclones. But their last victory came on December 21st when they defeated Jinx, Oklahoma. They haven't won since then. For the Cyclones, total opposite. They're 18-4 on the season, 8-0 in conference play, and they started conference and they've won last 8 games. It was almost the last gut check they had at Mountain Home. It's almost like that non-conference season was a good training ground for them. And Russellville with 8-0, 8 conference wins since then. They're coached by Kyle Pennington, assisted by Shelby Lewis. They're going to start off with 6-foot sophomore, number 1, Danye May. Talon Peter, he's number 2. He's a 6'4" senior. Cade Schaefer, I wish Talon was a junior. I'll take him as a junior. How about that? Cade Schaefer, number 5. He's a 6-foot senior. Trey Allen, a 6-foot junior wearing number 21. And Jackson Schaefer, number 33. He's a 6'4" senior. That's the 5 starters for the Cyclones. Again, we said coached by Kyle Pennington and assisted by Shelby Lewis. Man, who is that on that video there? He talks way too loud.
He talks way too loud. I'm going to have to talk to his mother about that. I said, you didn't train this boy well at all.
They have videos that they show, and they have our radio call from it, and it's just it's embarrassing because, everybody's looking at you, and I'm sitting with my head down just trying to read off the starting 5 for Russellville.
At 4 to 6'4" senior number 2.
Russell, I got to be here a little bit early. They did not have school here yesterday or today because of parent-teacher conferences, SSP, things like that. But they did have a shoot-around today and just a little light scrimmage and almost like a few guys were playing horse. I didn't know they still played that game. But just a really light shoot-around. And, boy, they hanging around them, it's like they are a big family. I mean, they're just kind of kidding each other, ribbing each other, and it's kind of fun to be around them. And it's not just the fact that they're winning; it's the culture that Coach Pennington has brought here and instilled it very quickly. And I mean, he was out there even feeding some guys, the basketball, posting up and doing different things like that. It was really neat, fun to be around. Russellville in their home white uniforms, Greenwood in their dark blue with gray numbers, a little bit of white trim. Cyclones win the opening tip. Moving left to right, as we sit opposite the home fans. Cade Schaefer has it, gets it in the corner to Jackson Schaefer. He's been a force to reckon with lately in the last 3 games. Here's a drive by Danye May, gets on the baseline to Schaefer, Jackson Schaefer. Here's Trey Allen starting his drive, stops, gets it to Talon Peters, steps 15 feet away. Instead of shooting it, jumps it down low to Jackson Schaefer with the layup.
Yeah, good assist by Peter there with Jackson with an easy shot underneath the basket.
With the basketball is Caleb Legan. Gets it off on the right side. Evan Bartlett back to Legan. Legan in the front court for Greenwood. Throws it on the left side out of the lane is number 24, Braden Stein. You throw it out on the left wing to Bartlett. At the top, number 20, Jace Garnes. I think now everybody officially has touched the basketball for Greenwood.
Looks like they're trying to slow this down just a little.
Yeah, there's no shot clock. So they can take as long as they want. And they threw it away. And that's the thing. You got to protect the basketball if you do that. Cyclones leading it 2-0. Again, not many teams want to run with Russellville. We've seen a couple teams do it a little bit. Little Rock Christian likes to run a little bit, but not to the extent that Russellville likes to push the tempo. And credit to Russell, they can actually play any tempo that you want to play. They've gotten pretty good at doing that, having to see everybody slow it down against them. Here's a pull-up jumper by Trey Allen from the right side. No good. On the rebound is Stein for Greenwood. Russell leading it 2-0. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Boy, Cade Schaefer almost with a steal. Just got there a fraction of a second too late. Three-pointer right side by Greenwood. No good. With the rebound is Danye May pushing it ahead. Peter to Cade Schaefer. Lobbing it. Alley-oop dunk for Taylor Peter with the feed from Cade Schaefer. My goodness, 4-0. Here's a steal by Danye May. Gives it off to Taylor Peter. Layup is good. Hangs on the iron. Fell through. 6-0, and Greenwood just traveled in the backcourt. Evan Bartlett.
Well, this is his pressure defense by Russellville, full court. Not only they have a pressure offense, but a pressure defense, and Greenwood's turned the ball over a couple of times.
Stone Lee, number 15, a 5'9" senior in the game for Greenwood. Danye May drives inside, kicks it out. Trey Allen, three-pointer, good. Trey Allen, nothing but net there, and the Cyclones lead it 9-0, and Coach Husband wants to take a timeout for Greenwood. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Russell leading at 9-0. Greenwood using their first timeout. Coming out, and Russell still in a full court press. Greenwood in the backcourt, and Trapp gets a pass off to Forbes. Ahead now, and they threw it away in the front court, but his last touch by Russellville. Cyclones had two guys there, and neither one of them could grab a hold of it.
Close to being intercepted by Trey Allen and May.
On left side is Bartlett. He's the trigger man, number 13. Gets it in the corner to Forbes. They give it up top to Garnes. On the right side, Lee going inside to traveling. Nope, a push. They go inside to Braden Stein. Thought they were going to give him for the travel because it looked like a turnaround didn't dribble, but the foul called on the Cyclones. Number 33, Jackson Schaefer.
Schaefer, his first, team first.
Got number 24, Stein, that plays the post for Greenwood. He's a pretty good sized lad.
Yeah. I think he's an offensive lineman on the team, on their football team. Here on the right side is Forbes. Thought I had that in my notes, but Stein misses a shot from in the middle. Russell with the rebound, leading 9-0. Danye May in the corner. Cade Schaefer catches, stops, three-pointer, no good. Stein with the rebound, 6'5" junior for Greenwood. Gives it off to Stone Lee, and he'll bring it in the front court, guarded by Taylor Peter. Right side, Evan Bartlett. He'll dribble near the top. And a pass over back on the right side to Samuel Forbes. Down on the baseline, Greenwood has it now. This is Garnes. On the right wing, Bartlett. At the top, Lee passes on the three. He gets it to Forbes. Down inside now to Stein. His shot from the left block is no good. Here's Trey Allen with the rebound. He's taking all the way. Euro step into the corner, back up top. Taylor Peter, three-pointer won't go. Saved inbounds? No, not saved in by Trey Allen. His foot or the ball hit on the out-of-bounds line. It'll be Greenwood basketball. Cyclones leading at 9-0. 4:28 left to play here in the first quarter. Greenwood stepped across the line before they threw it in, so Russell has it on the left baseline. Lane violation there. Cyclones will lob it up top to Taylor Peter. Peter looking, nobody open, gets in the corner to Cade Schaefer. Starts his drive, bounce pass on the baseline to Jackson Schaefer. Back up top, Cade. Three-pointer is good. Cade knocking down the three. The Cyclones lead at 12-0. Stone Lee gets it to Bartlett in the backcourt. He'll dribble across the timeline. He'll throw it to Stein. Back up top, three-pointer. Missing badly is Garnes. Offensive rebound, though. Stein misses it. Little 10-foot jumper. Danye with the rebound. Danye in transition, leaving it for Jackson Schaefer. Shot from left side is good. Jackson with 4, and the Cyclones lead at 14-0. Inbounds pass comes to Bartlett. Bartlett in the backcourt now, pass ahead to Lee, and Lee travel. Getting up to guard him was Jackson Schaefer, and he caused Stone Lee to stutter step because he didn't know anybody was around him.
Yeah, this full court press is really, really bothering Greenwood.
Jackson Schaefer at 4 points. He's been in double figures 2 of the last 3 games. Had 17, a season high against Greenbrier on Friday. Trey Allen, three-pointer from the top of the key, grazing the iron, no good. Stone Lee with a rebound, throwing it out, chasing it down. Bartlett, no, he couldn't hang it. Goes out of bounds, it'll belong to Russellville. Russellville leading at 14-0, 3:25 left to play first quarter. Cyclones have gone with their starting 5 this quarter so far. Allen faking a 3, taking it baseline on the drive. Kisses one off the glass and in. Trey with 5. The Cyclones lead at 16-0.
The quickness and speed of Allen really came out there.
Ball tipped away from behind. Jackson Schaefer saving it behind his back in the front court. Now to Danye May. Hit the layup. Great play by Jackson Schaefer. Saved it to Talon. Talon hit Danye May in the layup, and now Greenwood wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. The Cyclones lead at 18-0 against Greenwood. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Well, pretty good way to start the first quarter, don't you think? Up 18-0.
But we can't let up. We cannot let up.
Well, it's good if that's the only thing that we're having to worry about right now. I mean, that shows you what a great first quarter's been so far. Some substitutions coming in for Russellville. Number 3, Spencer Terry. He's a 5'10 senior. Number 12, Ryan Sikowski, the 6'4 senior. And number 20, Grant Smith, the 6'3 senior. Still pressure in the backcourt. Greenwood using their second time out there, getting it inbounded to Bartlett. Bartlett still with a dribble. He needs some help. He's double-teamed. He's picked up his dribble. It's to Caleb Legan, and he's still behind the timeline. Gets it across the timeline with Garnes. That was close to being 10 seconds. On the far side to Bartlett. Gets the pass off. That was almost a bad pass. Caught by Stone Lee. Now taking it inside, and there's a layup by Legan. That's their first basket of the game. Comes with 2:28 left to play here in the first quarter. Danye May answers, driving with the right side and the left hand.
That's a difficult layup, right side and left hand.
With it is Garnes in the middle. Spin move, shot up, no good. Caught, put back up and in by Hunter Hessling. He is one of the football players there, 6'1 senior. Here's Trey Allen driving, kicks it in the corner. Spencer Terry left open, 3 rims out. Rebound comes to Greenwood. We have a foul called on the Bulldogs. Number 13, Evan Bartlett.
That's his first personal foul. Team first. Check it in.
Spencer Terry, the first time these two teams played, he lit it up at Greenwood, had 5 threes in the game. Russellville had 9 as a team in that 75-46 victory against the Bulldogs. Terry catches it, goes inside to Sikowski. Gets bumped out and gets bumped by number 3, Caleb Legan. Took the ball away, but he hit Sikowski. Well, what happened there? I thought that was a foul call.
Yeah, they called it a jump, but it looked like Rhino got hit twice.
Yeah, he got hit on the left shoulder blade there. I just assumed that was a foul. Okay. So Greenwood has it. Legan in the backcourt, crossing the timeline. Splitting in a double team with a pass to Aaron Legan. It's Caleb Legan, number 3, and Aaron Legan, number 22. Cutting the basket is Bartlett. Lost it. Picked up by Trey Allen. Allen had to do some fancy dribbling, get away from 2 people in the backcourt. In the front court, Danye May fakes a 3, gets it Spencer Terry. He's wide open, and he knocks down the 3. Spencer Terry knocks down that 3-pointer from the left wing. That's sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex here at KCJC. Aaron Legan, number 22, and gets it off. Now here's a drive. A right-handed layup is good by Jace Garnes.
2-point basket, Jace Garnes.
Cyclones leading at 23-6. Sikowski about 18 feet away. Has it knocked away, gets it back. He'll drive baseline. Shot up off the glass, no good, but he drew the foul.
Good drive by Rhino,
Yeah,
taking it directly to the basket.
Yeah, he attacked that, didn't he? I mean, even though he lost it, he grabbed it back and being very aggressive there on that baseline.
Line for the Cyclones, Ryan Sikowski.
Evan Bartlett has picked up his second personal foul. Rhino's first free throw is good.
Number 24, Braden Stein.
Braden Stein, number 24, back in, as is Samuel Forbes.
Playing against Russellville, you're going to do lots of subs.
Yeah, especially if you can't slow him down. You're right. Second free throw good. Sikowski makes them both. Russell leading at 25-6. 60 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball was knocked away. They got it back. Greenwood in the corner with Forbes. And pocket pick by Danye May behind the back dribble. He's working against three people. Gets it to Terry in the corner. Three ball is good.
Spencer Terry.
Spencer's second three of the game. The second time I get to say that's sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex here on 102.3. Russell leading at 28-6. On the far side is Caleb Legan. Steal by Spencer Terry. Off to Danye May. Coming in from the right side. Hits Trey Allen. Shot up no good. Blocking foul is going to be called on Caleb Legan, his first.
Fouls on Greenwood's number 3.
Trey Allen's a little bit upset because he missed that shot.
Yeah. Trey has the ability somehow, when he jumps up, he's able to hang in the air and do that pump fake. And it's like when he jumps, that's the only thing he does in slow motion. It's just, he just floats through the air. It beats anything I've ever seen. This first free throw by Trey is good. He's got 6 points in this quarter. 29-6, Russellville leading. 29.2 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Second free throw is good by Allen, 30-6. Legan with it. Gets on the far side to Forbes. He'll cross the timeline. Double team. Gets a pass off to Aaron Legan. Cross-court pass caught by Caleb Legan. Is a runner in the lane is good. Caleb heard the student section. They were counting down, but they were about 15 seconds off. They do that to try to trick people. It worked for Russellville, but Greenwood able to get the shot made and back the other direction. Russellville is whistled for traveling. Yeah, they were saying 3-2-1 when there was 16 seconds left. Now there's 6.3 left.
I think the official just gave a warning to some of the Russellville players. Once we call something, don't shoot that basket shoot that ball toward the basket.
Well, here's a three-pointer on the buzzer. It's an air ball. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. The Cyclones 30 and Greenwood 8. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCC.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. And check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russell, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Welcome back. The Cyclones leading at 30-8 after the end of the first quarter. Well, not too bad. Not too bad a first quarter there. Russell.
Yeah, she will put it down.
They didn't make their first field goal, Greenwood didn't, until 2:28 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cade Schaefer on his drive. Ball knocked out of bounds. They say it goes off the leg of Cade. It'll belong to Greenwood. Well, if they had the mercy rule for the first three quarters, we might get to it in the second or third. You never know, but it's only fourth quarter, and it's 30 points, so it'll be a while. Hope that stays in effect. Steal off the inbounds pass. The shot was too far. Sikowski comes up with a steal. Taylor Peter faking the three, and a traveling call called on Russellville. Starting the second quarter, it's Ryan Sikowski, Grant Smith, Taylor Peter, Spencer Terry, and Cade Schaefer on the floor for the Cyclones. Inbounds pass comes to Forbes. Gives it right back to Jace Garnes. Now Caleb Legan in the front court has it knocked off his own leg, out of bounds. It'll belong to the Cyclones.
Yeah, tried to split a double team and just it wasn't there.
15, Stone Lee.
Cade Schaefer will walk it across the timeline for Russellville. Russell leading at 30-8, 7.5 to go in the first half. They go inside to Sikowski, step back, he's 15 feet away, fakes the shot. Now he'll set a screen and dump it off to Talon Peter, right back to Rhino. Fires it out to Cade Schaefer. Now Spencer Terry swing it back around. Goes inside once again on the right block to Sikowski. Turns around, acted like he was going to do the fadeaway. Cross-court pass to Spencer Terry. Talon Peter in the corner. Start his drive. Gets it to Rhino 15 feet away. Gets it to Cade Schaefer. Faking the three. One dribble and knocked down the three.
Point basket, Cade Schaefer.
Coach Husband thought that should have been a traveling call on Cade Schaefer. If his feet left the floor, it should have. But on the pump fake, they're saying that he left a tiptoe on the floor. That three-pointer, sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex. Russell's knocked down 5 of those threes.
Grant Smith just picked up that first foul.
Inbound comes to the back court to Forbes. Russell leading at 33-8. Forbes working against Spencer Terry. Stops on the right wing. Gives a pass on the left wing to Jace Garnes. Coming off a screen at the top is Bartlett. He's picked up by Cade Schaefer. Russell in a man-to-man defense. Guy sitting at the high post. He's grabbing Grant Smith's jersey, trying to get open, trying to get away from it. On the right side is Stone Lee. Inside now to Garnes. His shot missed. There's Talon Peter skying to get the rebound. Talon in the front court. Lost the handle on it, and it's going to be saved in the corner by Spencer Terry. Cade Schaefer back to Spencer, back to Cade on that left side. 6:07 left to play here in the first half. Russell leading at 33-8. Cyclones moving the basketball around on this half-court set, just like the last one. Peter will use a screen set by Rhino, posting up at the high post. Right side, Spencer Terry goes inside, ball knocked away, right back to Spencer. Bounce pass along the baseline, can't be saved in. 5:46 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones leading at 33-8. And bounce pass comes in the backcourt to Samuel Forbes. Working against Spencer Terry. Pass in the front court to Bartlett. Bartlett taking it baseline. It's knocked away by Spencer Terry. He can't save it inbounds.
Yeah, Spencer came up behind him, and when he turned, he hit the ball but couldn't catch up with it.
Inbounds pass, trigger man, Bartlett. Brings it up top to Stone Lee. A runner in the lane, no good, but Stein's there to put it back in.
Boy, it's hard to get position on him.
Yeah, Braden Stein had 10 points the last time these two teams played a month ago. Russellville leads at 33-10 though. Cade Schaefer, jump stop in the lane, bounce pass to Talon Peter, who dribbles back out to the corner. Cross-court pass to Grant Smith. Here's Rhino 15 feet away, starts his drive right side, gets it on the baseline, will pass back from Spencer Terry. 15-footer, knocks it down. Big Rhino with 4 points now.
Soft touch by Rhino,
yeah.
15 feet out.
Yeah, you can't defend that. I mean, he's too tall for you. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. They lost it, got it back, whistle fell on, well, that's a tough foul on Sikowski because it looked like it was just a loose ball. But it's going to be his first. And they're counting it as a two-shot foul for Stone Lee. Free throw is good by Stone Lee. Number 32, Hunter Heslin. And number 22, Aaron Legan back in for Greenwood. Stone Lee's second free throw. This one short, tipped, and caught by Cade Schaefer. Cade on the left wing, gets it to Peter at the top of the key. Right side, Spencer Terry. 4:43 left to play first half. Sikowski gives it up to Cade Schaefer, three-pointer, good. Boy, that was not an open look. He's able to knock it down anyway, 38-11. That three-pointer brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex here on KCJC. Legan in the front court with a pass to Lee. He tried to go to Stein and goes out of bounds.
Checking back in for the Cyclones, number 33, Jackson
Three
Schaefer,
substitutions
number
coming
11,
in
Savion
as
Brown.
Sikowski, Spencer Terry, and Grant Smith sits down. Jackson Schaefer, Trey Allen in the game for Russellville. And then for the first time, number 11, Savion Brock, 6'6 junior. Russell leads it by 27 points against Greenwood. On the baseline is Jackson Schaefer, sets the screen for Cade Schaefer. Back to Jackson, the ball never got to him, it's intercepted. Evan Bartlett coming in from the right side, layup is no good, too hard off the backboard. I think he was expecting some contact, it wasn't there. Trey Allen in the front court, dumps it off to Cade Schaefer. Three-pointer from the corner won't go. Bartlett again on a breakaway, and Cade Schaefer trying to get the steal, won't. Foul called on Cade. This will be his first. Second layup missed by Bartlett, but this one he's going to the free throw line for.
Shooting 2, Evan Bartlett.
Evan Bartlett had 8 points last time these two teams played. First free throw is good.
Checking in here for Greenwood, number 20, Jace Garnes.
Cyclones will be at BB on Friday. That's a tough place to play, and that's the one team that has been successful to slow it down on teams. Second free throw is good. Hit them both. 38-13. Trey Allen looking inside, nothing there. Gets in the corner to Savion. Cade Schaefer, his drive off the glass and in.
2-point basket, Cade Schaefer.
That's his first 2-pointer. Again, I tell you, a lot of people use the backboard for layups, but somebody used the backboard from 10 feet away. That's a lost art. Ball knocked away by Cade from behind. Jackson had it, gets it back to Cade. Leaves him open, right side three-pointer, hits the front of the iron, no good. Garnes with the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor for Greenwood. Russell leading it 40-13. Aaron Legan takes it baseline pump fake, wants to get rid of it. Does at the top to Evan Bartlett. They'll slow it up. 3:10 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones leading it 40-13 against Greenwood. Coming off a screen at the top is Heslin. He'll launch the three. No good. Trying to get the rebound. Does he save it? No, he doesn't. It goes out of bounds off of Heslin.
Checking back in here for the Cyclones.
Danye May will check in, replacing Cade Schaefer, who checks out with 11 points.
He needs a breather.
Yeah. .257 left to play here in the first half. Talon Peter will use a screen. Now bounce pass on the pick and roll to Jackson Schaefer. They pick him up. Cross-court pass to Trey Allen. Jump stop in the lane. Hangs in the air and knocks it down. Beautiful little finger roll shot. He has 9 points for the Cyclones, and Russell leads at 42-13.
Trey Allen has really developed that shot.
Aaron Legan, three-pointer, won't go. Backside rebound comes to Greenwood. Caleb Legan, his brother, and he hits the shot. On the follow, he's got 6. Danye May in the front court, a blocking foul is going to be called on Aaron Legan. And as soon as he was, he thought he took a charge. It was a blocking foul. Picks up his first. He looked at the official and said, "What?" And I don't think the official appreciated that. Grant Smith will check in, replacing Talon Peter. Russell inbounded on the right baseline. Just the 4th foul called on Greenwood. Not many fouls called on either team. Just 8 total in this game. Inbounds pass comes to Grant Smith at the top. May on the right side. In the corner, here's a three-pointer by Trey Allen. Hits the rim a couple times, no good. Backside rebound, though, Savion Brock for Russellville. Cyclones get a bonus possession. Trey Allen on the right wing. Will use a screen. Steps 15-footer is no good. Gets his own rebound, though. He dribbles to the left baseline. Cross-court pass. Danye's open for 3. He'll try his hand at it. In and out. Tipped up by Allen, no good. Jackson Schaefer with the follow, won't go. Grant Smith underneath goes up, and he's fouled. Wow. Was that 4 offensive rebounds there?
Fouls on Greenwood's number 20, Jace Garnes, his first team.
That will be number 1 on Jace Garnes. Grant Smith has not scored in this game, but he's going to shoot 2 here.
You have to weigh the like that. I mean, you have to like the way that the Cyclones are going after those offensive rebounds.
First free throw is good by Grant Smith. Grant, 6'3", senior. Really made his presence known last year in basketball season. Second free throw won't go. Rebound, Garnes has it. One who picked up the foul. Gets it to Bartlett. He'll bring it up the floor. On the right side over on that far side, Forbes. At the top is Garnes. Swinging around left side to Aaron Legan. Coming off a screen, stepping up Bartlett. A long three. This one rims out. Jackson Schaefer with a rebound. Trey in the front court. Left-handed pass over on the left wing to Danye May. Fake the three, started his drive. They tried to draw contact. No call. Not enough contact there. Here's Grant Smith. He'll pull the trigger on the three. No good. Long rebound. Caught by Bartlett. Bartlett brought in the front court himself. They tried to go to the high post. A steal made by Grant Smith. No. Whistle foul. It's going to be called on Grant. That'll be his second. It's Military Appreciation Night here at Cyclone Arena. Russellville just 3 more home games, or 2 more home games, is that right? Of course, they're going to host the state tournament here. Russellville leading it here 43-15. Comfortably up in the final minute of play of the first half. At the top of the key is Evan Bartlett. Aaron Legan, 15-footer, no good. Jackson Schaefer gets it up to Trey Allen. And Allen calls timeout. And Coach Pennington, I'm pausing. He said, what's the problem? And I don't know what Trey said. I don't know if he said I can't run it or something, so he must have been gas. We're going to keep it right here. I think Coach was surprised by the timeout. Maybe they couldn't run what they were wanting to. I couldn't understand what he said.
Couldn't either.
We're going to have our halftime stats coming up here in just a little bit. Again, the mercy rule is 30 points, but you got to wait till the fourth quarter. Russellville up 43-15 right now. Greenwood did not score for almost the first full 6 minutes of the game. Russellville led at the end of the first quarter 30-8, and to be honest with you, it wasn't that close. Okay, the thing was is they couldn't run what they wanted to run. They did have everybody set in the right spot, so now they've got it set. Trey Allen. Double team, bounce pass off to Danye May. Savion Brock at the high post on the left elbow. Double teamed, and he needs some help. He's going to dribble, still needs some help. 3 people around him. He does get the pass off to Trey Allen. 28 seconds to shoot. Pass in the corner to Danye. On his drive to the basket, draws the foul. This will be the 6th team foul on Greenwood, and you wonder if they were trying to foul just to disrupt whatever Russell was trying to do here. That's going to be number 1 on Samuel Forbes. Because that's not does not put Russellville on the free throw line. This next one will. 24.8 seconds left to play in the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Grant Smith. Danye May spinning away from a man. Swinging around left side to Trey Allen with 19 seconds. Steps up, 15-footer from the left side, won't go. A rebound Greenwood. Stone Lee has it. He's going to bring it in the front court. Might have got away with a double dribble there. Bartlett on the left side. 8 seconds, 7 seconds at the top is Garnes. Takes it left side of the lane, shot up, no good. Jackson Schaefer has it with 2 seconds. Danye May, his half-court shot, or more than half-court shot, is tipped. We've come to the end of the first half with our score, Russellville 43 and Greenwood 15. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew and Mitchell for Bring a Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bring a Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring the local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience. Not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bring a Steakhouse in Russellville. Help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Cyclone Car Wash loves their customers, and with 2 convenient locations, you can get your car cleaned in minutes instead of taking hours to do it by hand or paying a fortune to have it professionally detailed. For a flat monthly fee, you can use both Cyclone Car Wash's locations on North Arkansas and West Main Street to get your car clean whenever you want. Your car deserves the best, so come by and experience the difference that local makes at Cyclone Car Wash, 1022 North Arkansas Avenue and 2614 West Main Street today.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Cyclones lead it here at halftime, 43-15. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, Cyclones have just dominated the Greenwood Bulldogs. Greenwood is 0 for 6 from three-point line. They're 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Russellville is 6 of 15 from three-point line. They've done a great job. We just dominated the boards. Done a great job keeping the defense at full court press. Really created some turnovers for Greenwood. Again, we're not looking past them. We need to keep the hammer down and get through this game and get it behind us.
And Cyclones lead it here 43-15. And a little personal plug right now, the Lady Cyclone bowling team is being honored right now because they competed in the 5A West Conference, and they successfully competed because they're getting to go to state tomorrow. So they are eligible for the state tournament. As a team, they made it. They had 2 players elected to all-conference team, Bryn Chenoweth and Maggie Duval. And one boys bowler was all-conference, and he will go bowl as individuals tomorrow. That's Elijah Clark. And so that's happening tomorrow at Jonesboro, Arkansas. They're loading up early in the morning and going competing in the Class 5A bowling tournament. This is the first year that the Russellville High School has had a bowling team, and good for them to make state their first year. We're at halftime. We're at halftime. The Cyclones lead at 43-15. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Things you need to get finished and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated, they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville, River Valley Tractor.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Hi, this is Danny Hips, General Manager at Phil Wright Auto Place. Today, more than ever, our young people need the confidence and the discipline that comes from participating in school sports. And we are so happy to support them all. And remember, when you need a new vehicle, we live here and are part of this community, and it makes a difference. Phil Wright Auto Place, 3200 East Main Street in Russellville.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. The Cyclones leading at halftime by a score of 43-15. It's Military Appreciation tonight, and right now they're playing a video with pictures of people in the military that are Russellville alums, and so both Cyclones, Lady Cyclones came out with camo shooting tops. Of course, the student section on the far side decked out in the stars and stripes at Military Appreciation Night. The Cyclones, fantastic start to this game, leading here 43-15. I can't remember how many they scored before Greenwood finally hit a shot, but Greenwood didn't hit a shot until 2:28 left to play in the first quarter. Cyclones were led by Cade Schaefer, who had 11 points in that first half. Trey Allen with 9. 6 points for Spencer Terry. 4 points each for Danye May, Taylor Peter, Ryan Sikowski, and also Jackson Schaefer. 1 point for Grant Smith. That's the thing about Cyclones, though. They do not care about who leads the team in scoring. They like for it to be spread around, and it sure is tonight. Greenwood, Caleb Legan has 6 points. After that, nobody with more than 2, should say. So they've really shut down Greenwood, really bothered them a lot, and Greenwood turning the basketball over a lot in that first half. Went about as perfect as you could hope for, and hopefully the Cyclones can just get through the rest of this game injury-free and move on to 9-0 in conference play. As we look over the conference standings, as we said, Russellville 8-0. The next 3 teams are all tied at 5-3, Vilonia, Little Rock Christian, and Beebe. If we stop the playoffs before tonight, they would be the 2, 3, and 5 in that order. Alma 1 game out at 4-4. They're wanting to get into that conversation. They defeated Vilonia in overtime, actually helped the Cyclones have a 3-game lead. Russellville will go on the road to play at Beebe on Friday night. And, of course, we'll have that game for you. Tough place to play. The Cyclones will be back here on Tuesday as they host Alma. And family affair when they play Alma because of Cody Mann's son and, of course, his cousins, Mann's cousins playing Taylor Peter, Marquise Peter for the Cyclones. So it's a little bit extra incentive, but it's a friendly rivalry between Russellville and Alma. But Alma playing some excellent basketball with C.J. Mann shooting lights out the other night against Vilonia. So that'll be a good game to come watch at Cyclone Arena. That's Tuesday night. We're going to take a 90-second break, John, if that's all right, and come back with the second half. Russellville leading at 43-15. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investment and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Richard Roberts at Cogswell Ford. We've started construction of our new facility to give you a better experience. But not only are we knocking down walls, we're knocking down prices too. Welcome to Cogswell Ford's construction sale. We've got to make room for 20-year models, so we've marked down every remaining 2019 in stock. So come see Cogswell Ford's construction sale today, 1900 East Main in Russellville, or visit us online at cogswellford.com.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Thank you, John. I know they're always going to stop the clock sooner, so when I look up and there's 2 minutes, so I'll do a 90-second there. We're getting ready to start the second half. The Cyclones leading at 43-15. Greenwood will have the basketball. Russellville switches ends here. Going to shoot in front of their student section and their bench. The starting 5 is the starting 5 for the second half. Danye May, Taylor Peter, Cade Schaefer, Trey Allen, and Jackson Schaefer. They had to put the ball down for Greenwood girls to start the second half, and they almost are doing it for the boys. They blew the whistle a second time, and then fish on the far side. She's pointing like, right here, right here. Inbounds pass comes to Caleb Legan. He gets it off to Bartlett. Bartlett on the left side to Caleb Legan. Swing it around right side. Forbes back around. Russell in a zone defense to start off the second half. Not respecting their outside shooting. They're going to launch a three from the corner. It's good.
And that's their first three tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame Russell. I wouldn't respect the outside shooting either. Hadn't made anything yet. At the top, Danye May wide open, trying to answer, misses the three, and Taylor Peters skies to keep the rebound alive for Russell. Cade Schaefer, three-pointer from the left wing, no good. Here's underneath to Jackson Schaefer. Nice little spin move, putting it up and in. Jackson with 6, and Russell leads at 45-18. On the right side, Samuel Forbes. Tell you, Coach Donnie Husband of Greenwood, he knows he's building. He started in a hole with what he inherited, and he's still coaching hard and got them playing hard. There's a missed three. It's tipped out of bounds, stays with Greenwood. And if you watch him, you wouldn't know that they're down by 20 plus or if it's a 1-point game. He's about as intense as they come. If you ever seen South Carolina's basketball coach, Frank the Tank, similar look, similar coaching style, at least on the floor. Russell leading at 45-18. That's a compliment. He got South Carolina to the Final Four. There's a baseline jumper it's made by Forbes there.
2-point basket, Chase Garnes.
I'm sorry, that was Garnes with it. Russell with it on the left side, and Trey Allen's going to get a reach and foul called on Forbes. That'll be his second.
Sam Forbes, his second, team first.
And the coach, Kyle Pennington, wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Russell leading at 45-20. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hey guys, Terry Holland here at Best Ride. Did you know Best Ride's been in business for 15 years? We are still offering the same great customer service we started with in 2004. We started with an affordable car for 24 months or 24,000-mile service contract with a low interest rate. We helped with your sales tax, gave free oil changes to the length of the contract, and reported credit. Best Ride now offers a little more. We have a full service department with all your vehicle needs, a service contract with no deductible, a newer, lower-mile vehicle to choose from. Best Ride's been serving the River Valley for 15 years. You can find us at BestRideArkansas.com, Instagram, and Facebook. So guys, come see us at 621 South Knoxville in Russellville.
Welcome back. Cyclones lead it by 25 here. 6:24 left to play in the third quarter. Trey Allen inbounds it to Danye May right next to us here at half court. Cade Schaefer to Taylor Peter on the right side. Taylor step back, swing it around in the corner to Danye May on the baseline. Caught by Jackson Schaefer. A push foul is going to be called on Braden Stein. Kind of lost his footing and sort of almost fell on top of Jackson Schaefer.
Second.
Well, when he leans on you, you're going to move. He may walk and you may get pushed out of bounds.
Hey, wait. Giving the ball to Greenwood, and it's Russellville basketball. Yeah. The official on the baseline wasn't sure who the foul was called on. He was giving it to Greenwood. Greenwood was getting ready to inbound it. The man who made the call here said, wait a minute, that's not right. There's some confusion going on. A whistle, foul. Russell barely got 2 passes before we get another foul again on Braden Stein. He's picked up 2 fouls here quickly.
Second, team third.
And off the inbounds pass, a missed shot by Taylor Peter. The follow is no good, but on Taylor's shot, we get a foul called on Braden Stein. Boy, he feels like he's been targeted. He's got 3 fouls here in the span of less than 15 seconds.
They just need to keep his number up there.
Taylor's free throw is good. Taylor with 5 points tonight. Hadn't shot very much. One of those was a dunk. He had 12 points the last time these two teams played. He had 21 the other night against Greenbrier. Second free throw is good. Russell leads at 47-20. Caleb Legan looking inside for Stein. Made shot, but before the shot, we'll get a foul called on Russellville. This will be on Taylor Peter, his first.
His first, team first.
21, they hit 21.
Bartlett, the trigger man, gets it inbounds to number 3, Caleb Legan. 5:55 left to play third quarter. Russellville leads it by 27. On the baseline to Garnes. He'll launch a three. No good. Backside rebound. Trey Allen. He's going to race it in the front court along the right side. Somebody better stop him. Going to get in the corner. Throws it out of the reach of Cade Schaefer. Number 32, Hunter Heslin, will check in replacing Braden Stein. Checks out with those 3 fouls. Greenwood with the basketball. Before they cross the timeline, Bartlett backs it back out because he sees Danye May coming with pressure. And then they throw it away. They threw it, and it almost went outside. Have to go to the front door over here to retrieve it.
Yeah, that's like a bullet.
It's looking for the exits. 47-20, Cyclones leading it. Back to action now. Taylor Peter will drive towards the middle. Tried to go for the dunk. Missed it. Follow shot is good by Jackson Schaefer. It sounded like there was a whistle. I think it was a squeak by a tennis shoe or something because everybody kind of stopped. Jackson Schaefer gets credit for the follow. I thought there was a whistle, but people kept playing. 3-pointers and air ball by number 3, Caleb Legan. Allen catches it, brings in the front court, and he's going to be fouled. And Greenwood, I think, had 5 fouls in the first half. They got 5 here in the first 3 minutes.
Checking back in here for the Bulldogs.
Seems like Greenwood on defense just playing a little out of balance.
Yeah.
They're just not in a groove right now.
And getting handsy, catching Russellville and slowing them up that way, but they're committing a lot of fouls. That's number 3 on Forbes. He checks out of the game. Taylor Peter has it at the top, gets it to Cade Schaefer, steps around his man, 15-footer. Not a friendly bounce there. Tipped out, but straight to Aaron Legan. He has it for the Bulldogs. 49-20. Cyclones comfortably up right now. 4:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Stone Lee on the baseline. Gives it up to Garnes. Back up top, Legan. Just moving the basketball around. Russell chasing it with the zone. Looking for a possible trap on the baseline. Stone Lee shoots a 3-pointer. Nothing but net for Stone Lee. His first made field goal of the game. 49-23. Russellville still up. Danye May in the corner to Trey Allen. 3-pointer. This one's short as a hit. Draws iron. Heslin with the rebound. They set a screen for Trey to get him that open look. 4:09 left to play here in the third quarter. In the corner to Stone Lee. Legan, Aaron Legan, left side 3-pointer won't go. Skying to get the rebound is Taylor Peter. Dribbling in transition is knocked away. He retrieves it. Gets it to Jackson Schaefer on the left side, on the left block now. Without a dribble, gets it to Trey Allen. They'll set a screen for Trey. Step back, gets it to Peter. Swing it around right side to Cade Schaefer. Goes inside Jackson Schaefer. And he goes down, misses a shot, and he's holding his right knee. And
the official's looking away from it, apparently.
And I think because something he's been injured, and we're going to take a break here as Jackson Schaefer is down, and we can't see anything, but we see some people that are around it and are turning away, players and the official turning away. So we don't want to look at it, and but it is his right knee that he went down. It's like he went to jump, and it's like he just lost it right then, whatever happened. So we're going to take a break. Russellville leading 49-23. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Steak and Shake saves you money. No, really. Every $50 you spend with Steak and Shake's reward app gets you $5 back instantly. And with 24 meals under $4, you can look like a big spender while being the big saver. Steak and Shake on Parkway. Steak and Shake saves you money. No, really. Every $50 you spend with Steak and Shake's reward app gets you $5 back instantly. And with 24 meals under $4, you can look like a big spender while being the big saver. Steak and Shake on Parkway.
Welcome back, and Jackson Schaefer is up and walking. He's being helped, but he is putting a little bit of pressure, not much, on that knee. And you don't want to speculate. I have no idea what happened, but the way the reaction after we went to a break almost seemed like it was a dislocation, and it popped back in place because Jackson was actually ready to get up sooner than they wanted him to. And like I said, when he went down, there's people that couldn't look at it. The referee, the Trey Allen couldn't look at it. We're back to action here. Sitkowski's in for him. Here's a missed layup by Greenwood. Taylor Peter stops in the front court, gets it off to Donye May. There's a Cade Schaefer, a three-pointer from the corner. Sitkowski with the rebound. Double team, kicks it out to Trey Allen. Here's a three-point try by Donye May, knocking it down. That's sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex here on KCJC. We'll try to get some word on Jackson Schaefer again. We feared the worst when they turned around and looked at it. Immediately I thought broken bone. That's why I didn't want to say anything, but he did go grab his knee. And then everybody seemed to be fine looking at it, so we're hoping it's something like a dislocation. Aaron Ligon, a 10-footer from the left side is good. Donye May in the front court gets it to Taylor Peter. He's way out up top. 2:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Russell leading at 52-25. Sitkowski spin move on the left side. Throws it back out to Donye. He'll drive inside. Little scoop shot, no good. Rebound. Stone Lee has it. Lost it. He went to his knees. Able to somehow get it back on an underhanded flip to Hunter Heslin. Greenwood with possession. In the front court, ball tipped away by the Cyclones. Ahead to Taylor Peter. One-handed dunk, missed it. He stuffed himself, but he got the rebound. Cade Schaefer will catch it and slow it up. Taylor Peter going to take it baseline, try it again for the dunk. This one knocked to the side, and they're going to say the ball hit behind the goal. And so it's out of bounds if it hits any of the support stuff behind the glass there. So it'll belong to Greenwood. Taylor Peter and Donye May will check out of the basketball game. Spencer Terry and Savion Brock in the game. Also Grant Smith. Staying on the floor is Trey Allen and Ryan Sitkowski. Here's a three-pointer knocked down by Aaron Ligon. He's got 5 points all in this corner. Back the other direction. Trey Allen finding Ryan Sitkowski. Hits the layup. Rhino, they bumped him on that, and he didn't like that when he went up there. And lost bounce. Here's a steal by Spencer Terry. Coming in from the right side. Stop, no look pass to Trey Allen, who lays it in. Almost got the dunk. He got the 2 points. Lost it going up. Grabbed the rim, but the ball went through. 56-28, the Cyclones leading it. There's a little bit of bad blood going on here between Greenwood and Russellville, and a traveling violation on number 15, Stoney. He caught it and took 3 steps. He sure did.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Into the game for the first time for Russellville, number 15, Grayson Sims. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Trey Allen out of the game for Russellville. Russellville leading at 56-28 as they doubled Greenwood's score. Minute 20 left to play here in the third quarter. Savion Brock gives it to Sitkowski on the baseline. He'll dribble out to the left wing. Still with his dribble. Underhanded flip to Sims. Sims will drive to the free throw line. Throws it on the right side. Grant Smith catching it left side. Three-pointer by Spencer Terry, no good. On the far side, chasing down the rebound with Savion Brock. They say he stepped out of bounds. It'll belong to Greenwood with a minute left to play here in the third quarter. (56-28), Russell leading. Final minute of the third quarter. Caleb Ligon dribbling on the right side. His pass deflected out, caught by Stone Lee. Here's a three-point try, barely grazing the iron. Samuel Forbes. Rebound, caught by Sims. Ahead to Terry. Spencer in the front court. Pass on the baseline. Catching it with the left hand was Sitkowski. He'll drive towards the middle. A little scoop shot is up and in. Yes. Hit the backboard perfectly. Hit the rim 3 times. So he's got 6 points. Russell leads it by 30 here with 25 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. They hang on here. They'll start the mercy rule to start the fourth. At the top is Caleb Ligon. Start his drive, backs it back out. 13 seconds to shoot. Still with his dribble. Caleb Ligon. Left side to Jace Garnes. Garnes guarded by Sitkowski, but behind the three-point line. They set a screen. He'll take it around Savion. Blocks his shot. Sitkowski will launch a beyond half-court shot and hit the backboard. That one came close. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. The Cyclones 58, Greenwood 28. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving our neighbors in the River Valley since 1991. Miller Roofing offers residential and commercial roofs in a variety of styles, pitched, flat roofs, and more, plus a wide variety of materials, tile, shingles, metals, you name it. Also at Miller Roofing, they do chimney caps, wood repair, they work on your gutters, they do custom metal fabrication, chimney flashing, and tons more. So get a quote today from Miller Roofing. They're not just good, they're great. 479-890-3499.
Hello, this is Tatum Holt with Centennial Bank in Russellville. As you walked in the door for the first time, you knew you were home. It isn't yours yet, but you can't imagine a better place for you and your family to make memories. Whether purchasing your first home, a vacation home, or your last home, let Centennial Bank Mortgage help make your dreams become a reality. So come see me, Tatum Holt, in MLS 1887245 at our new location in Russellville, or visit my100.com today to learn more. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to property and credit approval. NMLS 466091.
We'll start the fourth quarter with the mercy rule. Cyclones leading Greenwood by 30. Spencer Terry, Savion Brock, Grant Smith, Grayson Sims, and Ryan Sikowski on the floor for Russellville. So this will be a quick quarter here. The only time the clock will stop is on injury or a timeout. Sikowski behind the three-point arch on the left side. Now starts his dribble. Hands it off to Spencer Terry. Taking it baseline, draws two people, gives off Sikowski, and on his drive, he's going to be fouled.
Well, he got hammered.
That was a strong move there. Braden Stein picked up his fourth.
Braden Stein, that's his fourth. Team 6 at the line.
Rhino going to the free throw line here to shoot two.
Ryan Sikowski.
First free throw is no good.
Checking in for Greenwood, number 13, Evan Bartlett.
Clock rolling. It's 7 minutes, 6:59. You're waiting the second free throw. Hit this one. He's got 9 points in the game, does Rhino. Russell leads it by 31, 59-28. Near the top is Forbes. Gets it on the right side to Garnes. Russell on a man-to-man defense. At the top is Forbes. Left side to Caleb Legan. Three-point try. It's an air ball caught by Sikowski. A couple dribbles, and he gives it off to Spencer Terry in the front court with a cross-court pass to Grant Smith. Tried an inside pass to Sikowski. It got intercepted before it got to him. Caleb Legan taking it all the way off the glass and rolls off the irons. Grant Smith getting the defensive rebound there. Russellville leads it by 31. Spencer Terry in the front court. Grayson Sims, he'll launch a three. No good. Sikowski with the rebound. Another possession coming for Russellville. Get to the left side. Grant Smith on the baseline now to Sikowski, just inside the three-point line. Looking inside, nothing there. Now he'll dribble out to the right wing behind the three-point line. Taking it underneath, throws it out to Savion Brock on the left wing. Now to Spencer Terry on the right side. Russell being patient on this. Here's a Savion Brock. Just as I say that, shoots a three, no good. Stein with the rebound. He'll give it off to Caleb Legan in the front court with a pass on the left side to Evan Bartlett. 5:30 left to play here in the basketball game. Russell leading it 59-28. Just 1 point being scored in this fourth quarter so far. Again, mercy rule in effect. Caleb Legan, three-point try, no good. Long rebound. Hits the floor and then picked up by Savion Brock. Spencer Terry in the front court. Throws in the corner to Grayson Sims. Russell will take some time off the clock. Running offense here. Cyclones have a substitute coming at the next dead ball. Here's Sikowski. They'll swing it around right side into the corner to Grayson Sims. He'll launch the three. This one won't go. Savion Brock backside rebound. Throws it back out to Rhino. And here's Spencer Terry in the corner to Savion. He'll take it baseline underneath. Lost the handle on it. Belongs to Greenwood. And now coming in for the Cyclones, number 0, Michael Jones.
Number 0.
5'10" junior. He replaces Spencer Terry. 59-28. Cyclones lead it. Going to move to 9-0 in conference. Still with a 3-game lead over Valonia, Little Rock Christian, and BB. Good place to be. You got to have that number 1 seed if you're in the West this year because you're matched up with the East. And it's going to be a tough first-round game. You'd much rather draw the fourth team out of the East instead of the 2 or 3. Left side of the lane, drive, missed shot. Sikowski with the rebound, wanting to push up the floor. Ahead to Grant Smith. Back to Sikowski. Missed the dunk, but whistle foul called on Greenwood. Is that what we got? No, a charge. They're going to call a charge? Come on now. They call a foul on Sikowski. They were no more set than anything on that.
For the Cyclones here.
And Rhino's reaction, he just looks over, mouth open, smiling. And Coach Pennington's got his arm around his, and I'm sure he's saying something about, hey, that was a bad call.
Number 30, Marcus.
They were not set. If they were set, he wouldn't have gone in for the dunk. That was awful.
Number 34, Lance Merritt.
I'm glad we can laugh about it. I'm glad it's a 31-point game. We don't have to worry about that. That was a bad call. On the right side is Forbes. The left side with us, Caleb Legan. Cyclones leading at 59-28. Ball knocked away by Smith, but Greenwood still with it. Lance Marique, 6'1 sophomore, is the one that got it back. Caleb Legan, he's leading them with 6 points. Gets it down on the low block to Heslin. Turnaround jumper in the lane. This one no good. Rebound. Greenwood has it. Bounce pass underneath. Heslin shot blocked by Savion. Michael Jones with the rebound, dribbling in transition. It's a 1-on-3, so he circles back around.
That's Brock's second block.
There's a drive to the basket. A made shot by Grant Smith, and count the basket, draws a foul on Lance Marique. Couple substitution coming in for Greenwood. Aaron Legan, and in the game for the first time, Jace Strozier. 61-28.
Aaron Legan. Also checking in number 25, Chase Strozier.
So Aaron Legan and Caleb Legan on the floor. We'll try to distinguish between the two. Free throw was missed. Cyclones lead at 61-28. Marique on the right side to Strozier. Coming off a screen is Caleb Legan just inside the three-point line, knocks down the 2. He's got 8 points. 61-30. Sims leaves it for Jackson. Jones on the left wing. Back to Grant Smith. Here's Michael Jones, three-pointer, left side, no good. Strozier with the rebound. Gets it off to Aaron Legan. He dribbles to the far side, behind the back dribble, working against Grant Smith. He's going to take him in the lane, whistle foul. It's going to be called on Grant. Before the shot, third foul called on the Cyclones. Number 3 on Grant Smith.
Team third.
Inbounds pass comes in the corner. This is Heslin. Dribbles toward the middle lane, gets it to Linsing on the far side. Final minute of play. Russellville leading by 30. Been in mercy rule the entire fourth quarter, and Greenwood throws it away. Russell crosses the timeline with 30 seconds left. See if they want to do something and shoot. I mean, you don't want to pour it on, but you got guys on there that want to score. Grayson Sims going to be fouled by number 25 Strozier. And that's going to put Grayson Sims on the free throw line. That's weird that Greenwood wouldn't just back off and let him dribble out the clock. And Russell wasn't making a move. There's 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They'll stop the clock so it won't buzz while he's shooting. Oh, I said that, but they didn't. First free throw is good by Grayson Sims, and are they going to let him shoot another one? Nope, they're not going to. They should. 1-1. Why not? Cyclones win it by a score of 62-31. They win the basketball game easily. Game was never in doubt. Never in doubt. And they jumped on Greenwood early. I can't remember how many points Russell scored before Greenwood scored. I don't know if it's 16 points, 18-0, something like that. Greenwood didn't score until 2:28 left to play in the first quarter. And like I said, it was never in doubt. After that, it never got to single digits. I mean, Russell led at the end of the first quarter 30-8. They led at halftime 43-15. Led at the end of the third quarter 58-28. and end up winning this one by a score of 62 to 31. We're going to be joined here in a minute by Coach Kyle Pennington, and good to see Jackson Schaefer on crutches with an ice pack around his knee as he went down on a play where it looked like he started to jump and just fell down, and looks from the official made us think that it was a broken leg or something like that, because she turned away, a couple players turned away, and then all of a sudden maybe it was dislocated. I'm not sure. We'll talk to Coach Pennington about that as we're joined by Coach Kyle Pennington. And first, I want to tell you congratulations on the win. But before we talk about that, I don't know if you got much of an update. What about the Jackson Schaefer? How's he?
I'm not 100% sure. I know that just a knee deal there, and so we'll get him evaluated this week and go from there.
Scared me when the official turned away. That scared me to death.
Yeah, sure.
But Coach, this was a game where the intensity you guys brought from the very beginning was unbelievable, and they never let up in a complete basketball game.
And that was our plan, and I was very impressed with the way that we came out in the first quarter. And then, I challenged them that, hey, we've come out in plenty of games and been up 9-0, 13-4, and let people come back. And so that was a big push today, that's not going to happen. And so very proud of them. And then again, you look at the scoring here, 7, 6, 6, 11, 9, 1, 3, 11, 8. Everybody can score, and so that's very, very important. But just excited that these guys are continuing to grow as we go here. And Jackson Schaefer, he's going to be fine, and the rest of our guys, if he's out for a couple games, they'll step up. So it's going to be good.
How have you managed egos on the team where nobody cares about who scores?
It's an everyday process, Mickey, and you got to work at it every day and just remind them that this is a team basketball game, and we can't do it without everybody, including managers. And so it's just continuing to do that. But, man, just really proud of these kids. These kids are it's just an amazing group of kids, and I'm proud to be their coach.
Well, you're going to draw everybody's best shot. As you said, you got a tough one coming up Friday, so enjoy this one, because Friday it's always tough to go to BB and
yeah, it's tough there, and Coach Marshall does a good job, and he'll try to slow the game down, so it'll be a battle of wills. But, I'll take this team right here anywhere. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you that much right now, Mickey. This team, I'll take this group anywhere. And so, when you have that, I don't just say that. This group is a special, special group, and so just excited about what's ahead.
That's Coach Kyle Pennington. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
That's a head coach of the number one team in Class 5A. I don't want to say that too embarrassing, but I know he knows it. But look, they're going to get everybody's best game anyway that they come against, and able to sweep Greenwood in the series. We're going to take a break and come back with the scoring summary and some final thoughts. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC. We got a 3-minute break, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay?
You can just wrap it up.
No. You'll talk, but I'm saying what 3 minutes. Okay, on our YouTube channel, we're at our final break, so I'm going to give you the scoring totals and then sign off so we can get this video loaded for you. Cade Schaefer and Trey Allen both had 11 points for Russellville, 9 points for Ryan Sikowski, 8 points for Jackson Schaefer, 7 points for Danye May, 6 points each for Taylor Peter and Spencer Terry, 3 points for Grant Smith, and 1 point for Grayson Sims. The Cyclones moved to 19-4, 9-0 in conference play. They'll be going for a win number 20 this year on the road at BB on Friday night. And we'll have both the girls and boys video up on YouTube. Once again, the Cyclones win it by a score of 62-31. We really appreciate you joining us. We'd love to bring this to all Cyclone fans, whether you're watching it live or watching on a repeat. Really appreciate it. Love seeing all the views, and love that, hey, this is why we're doing this, and thanks for joining us.